Remember that feeling as a kid, lying on your back and just wondering, what are all those lights? Or maybe you're a seasoned observer with a telescope, but you still, occasionally find yourself stumped by some bright object cutting across the night sky. That universal fascination with what's above us, the sheer mystery of the cosmos, it calls to us all. Well, today we're diving deep into unlocking that very mystery, and you can do it with just your phone. Our mission here is to be your shortcut to understanding the absolute best, most user-friendly, and maybe most importantly, free tools available for stargazing. We've really combed through a stack of sources for this deep dive, and their focus is clear: practical utility and, immediate value. We want to get you observing faster, with confidence.
And that's exactly what's so compelling about this topic, isn't it? This isn't just abstract knowledge. It's about providing tangible power, real insight directly into your hand, a curated list of high-quality free apps like the one we've sort of distilled for you today. It's just immensely valuable. It truly democratizes astronomy, breaking down barriers for both complete newcomers and, well, experienced observers looking for quick, on-the-go reference. This is one of those subjects that just provides immediate utility. It makes it incredibly searchable and shareable for anyone eager to connect with the night sky.
Free really is a powerful word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our sources actually pointed this out, noting that free is a powerful keyword that instantly captures attention and promises value without cost. And I think that's especially true when we're talking about tools that enhance something as visually magnificent as, well, looking at the stars. But I'm curious, for those of us who might be a bit skeptical, does free ever come with a hidden cost, even if it's not money? Like, are there trade-offs in data accuracy or the user experience that the sources mentioned, even for these really highly rated free versions?
That's a great question, actually. And it speaks to a common misconception. Historically, quality astronomy tools often came with a pretty hefty price tag. Think specialized telescopes, detailed star atlases, or professional software. The real genius of these free apps is how they completely level the playing field. They just remove those initial financial and, frankly, technical barriers. What we consistently found in the sources is that while, yeah, the pluses or pro versions do offer even more extensive databases or advanced features like controlling a telescope,
Right.
the free versions still provide substantial high-quality features. They're not just like bare-bones demos. They deliver genuinely accurate and robust experiences, ensuring that anyone, regardless of their budget or prior expertise, can literally have an entire planetarium right there in their pocket. The trade-off, if you can call it that, is usually in the sheer volume of really obscure objects you can identify, not in the core functionality or accuracy for the common stuff you see.
Okay, so we're genuinely talking about powerful tools here, not just simplified versions. They're providing substantial, impactful features without that price tag, really ensuring accessibility for everyone. Now, let's turn our gaze to our first cosmic companion, Stellarium Mobile. This app has some serious legacy, right, evolving since 2001, and our sources describe it as widely considered one of the best and most user-friendly free astronomy software. That's incredibly high praise, especially for something free. What makes Stellarium stand out?
Stellarium Mobile is truly a comprehensive night sky guide. It's almost like bringing a full desktop planetarium right onto your phone. Its core function revolves around an incredibly accurate night sky simulation. You can just point your phone at the sky and boom, it instantly identifies stars, constellations, planets, comets, even satellites like the International Space Station, all in real time. It's not just a static map, it's a dynamic, interactive model of everything above you, constantly updated with your precise location. And what really sets it apart, even the free version, is the sheer depth of its database and the realism of its visuals.
That real-time interactive map sounds amazing, but you mentioned visual realism. That's where it gets really interesting for visual learners like me. Stellarium boasts this vast collection of stars, nebulae, galaxy star clusters, all rendered with realistic Milky Way and deep sky object images. It's like having observatory-grade visuals without needing the telescope. But for those of us who've actually tried stargazing, there's a practical feature that's an absolute game changer. It's night mode. That's the red filter, right?
Well,
why is that so crucial?
Absolutely. The visual richness is stunning. It's not just dots on a screen. It renders celestial objects with a beauty and accuracy that genuinely helps you understand what you're looking for, or maybe what you found. But you hit on a vital point with night mode. That red filter isn't just for looks. It's critical because of something called dark adaptation.
Yeah.
Your eyes can take anywhere from, say, 15 to 30 minutes to fully adapt to low light conditions. This lets your pupils dilate and your rods become sensitive enough to see those fainter stars, nebulae, galaxies. The moment you look at a bright white or blue phone screen, poof, that dark adaptation is instantly reset.
Oh yeah, done that.
Right. It's like hitting a reset button on your night vision, essentially blinding you to those subtle celestial objects you were just trying to observe. Stellarium's night mode, by switching to a red overlay, preserves that hard-won dark adaptation. It lets you use your phone for identification and still return to observing the night sky without your eyes needing to readjust all over again. It's a small feature, but it has an enormous practical impact on your observing experience.
That makes so much sense. I can't tell you how many times I've ruined my night vision fumbling with a regular flashlight or just my phone screen.
Yeah.
So beyond just pointing and identifying, how does Stellarium go even further? You mentioned utility for like planning an observation session.
Yeah, if we connect this to the bigger picture, Stellarium's utility extends way beyond just what's visible right now. It becomes this invaluable planning tool. Imagine you want to see a specific nebula or maybe track Jupiter's path over the next few weeks. Stellarium lets you time travel.
Cool.
You can put in a future date and time, and it shows you exactly what celestial objects will be visible from your location, their positions, even their rise and set times. This is incredibly useful for serious observers planning where to set up their telescope, or, just for casual enthusiasts who want to know the best time to catch a planetary conjunction or the ISS flying overhead. It means you're not just passively observing, you're actively engaging with and anticipating the night sky. And while the free version provides really extensive features for this, it's worth noting the paid plus version offers an even bigger database and advanced stuff, like telescope control for those with compatible gear. But honestly, for the vast majority of users, the free Stellarium Mobile available on both Android and iOS is more than enough to become your primary celestial planner.
That's a powerful distinction, turning observation into an active, planned pursuit. Really neat. But sometimes you just want that instant gratification, right? Step outside, point your phone, and immediately know what is that bright object.
So, moving from that comprehensive simulation and planning, let's talk about something maybe even more immediate. Skyview Lite. Our sources introduce it as a free and intuitive stargazing app that uses augmented reality, or AR. Now, for those who might not be familiar, what exactly does augmented reality mean when we're talking about stargazing? And how does Skyview Lite make it, as the sources said, really cool?
What's truly ingenious about Skyview Lite is how AR transforms your smartphone into this seamless visual guide. Forget trying to match a static star chart to the dynamic sky above you. Skyview Lite uses your device's GPS, compass, and camera to precisely spot and identify celestial objects in real time. It overlays information about stars, constellations, planets, the ISS, whatever, directly onto your camera's live view.
Our sources called its AR function really cool, specifically because of that translucent overlay. It means you're not just looking at a screen, you're looking through your phone at the actual sky.
Wow.
And all the labels, the constellation lines, the names of objects magically appear like they're painted onto the universe. It removes all the guesswork, makes it incredibly intuitive for anyone to instantly identify what they're seeing. It's particularly great if you're maybe in a light-polluted city where you can only see a few bright stars. Skyview Lite can still show you the unseen constellations and objects hiding behind those city lights.
That sounds incredibly engaging, almost magical, like you said.
Yeah.
Bringing the unseen into view. And it has some more playful yet still informative features too, right? Like the ability to time travel to see the sky in the past or future, which is super cool. And even reminders for meteor showers. I know I once spent like an hour staring at what I thought was Jupiter, only to realize I was completely wrong. Wish I'd had Skyview like then.
Exactly. Those features aren't just gimmicks, they add real value. The time travel feature, for instance, is fantastic not just for seeing historical skies, but also for anticipating future events. Want to know where Mars will be next month? Or track the moon's phases for a specific date? You can scrub forward or backward through time, making it a really dynamic learning tool. And those meteor shower reminders, they're brilliant. Instead of missing out because you didn't know when to look up, Skyview Lite gives you a heads up, turns a potentially missed opportunity into a planned celestial event. For beginners, it's especially beneficial because it ensures accurate object location without needing any prior knowledge, and it gives you detailed descriptions about each object you tap on. And like Stellarium, it also incorporates a night mode, offering either red or green filters, which, as we discussed, is key for preserving that night vision. You can find Skyview Lite on both Android and iOS devices, so it's widely accessible.
That makes the universe feel so much more approachable, definitely. Okay, our third free cosmic companion is Star Chart, highlighted in our sources as another excellent free app that also provides a real-time view of the universe with augmented reality capabilities. So, another AR experience here. How does Star Chart kind of carve out its own niche in this impressive field of free apps?
Yeah, this is where we start to see some subtle but important differences between these tools. While StarChart also uses AR, it combines that visual overlay with a really rich, expansive database. It turns it into a kind of mini encyclopedia of the sky. Our sources point out it draws from something like 120,000 stars and all 88 constellations. So it's not just showing you the big, bright stuff, it's giving you a vast canvas to explore.
Wow, 120,000 stars.
Yeah. Like the others, it uses your phone's GPS to show exactly what's visible from your location. But what's particularly useful, maybe for those who want to dig a little deeper, or even connect to their own telescope, is its interactive element. You can tap on individual stars or planets to get detailed info, their brightness, celestial coordinates, even their distance from Earth. For someone trying to align a telescope, or just wanting to learn more than just a name, that data is incredibly valuable and often, reserved for more advanced or paid apps.
That sounds like it perfectly blends the visual spectacle with the deep dive into data, offers that immediate identification, but also rewards your curiosity with more layers of information. Our sources also mention its simple and easy to use interface, making it ideal for newcomers to familiarize themselves with stargazing.
Yeah.
So it's not just powerful, but welcoming too. And like Skyview Light, it has a time shift feature, along with 3D visual effects and that beautiful constellation artwork.
Yes, the interface is really intuitive, makes it a fantastic entry point for anyone new to stargazing. The time shift feature, like Skyview Lights, lets you project the sky into the past or future, great for understanding celestial mechanics or seeing what's coming up. But where StarChart really shines for engagement, I think, is with its 3D visual effects and that constellation artwork. Instead of just lines connecting stars, it often overlays these stunning, evocative images for each constellation, drawing on their mythology.
Oh, that's nice.
It helps new stargazers not just identify Ursa Major, for example, but also connect to the ancient stories and cultural significance behind it. Turns a pattern of stars into a memorable, meaningful figure, really enhances the learning. It also includes a calendar feature, which is great for tracking key celestial events, from meteor showers to planetary conjunctions. Now, one quick note for listeners. While StarChart is widely available on iOS, one of our sources indicated that, well, at the time of their review, it was currently unavailable on Google Play for Android users.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
So if you're an Android user, you'll probably want to focus on Stellarium Mobile or Skyview Light for a similar AR experience for now.
Okay, so we've taken a fantastic deep dive into Stellarium Mobile, Skyview Light, and StarChart. Each one is a free gateway to the cosmos, but they clearly have distinct strengths. So what does this all mean for you, our listener, as you try to choose your own cosmic companion? What unique features might appeal most to your personal stargazing style?
Yeah, if we sort of connect this back to the bigger picture, the real takeaway here isn't that one app is definitively better than the others. It's not about that. It's that each of these free tools caters to a slightly different user profile or a specific stargazing need, but all of them provide just immense value without any cost. Think of them as different lenses, maybe, to view the universe. So if you're someone who loves to plan, who wants that truly comprehensive, accurate simulation, almost like bringing a powerful desktop observatory into your hand, Stellarium Mobile is your best bet. It's fantastic for mapping out a whole night of observation, understanding celestial mechanics, getting the most detailed visuals of deep sky objects. It's for the methodical observer, maybe, or the student of the stars.
Right, the planner.
Exactly. Then you have Skyview Light. If you're all about immediate gratification, that point and identify experience, or maybe sharing spontaneous discoveries with friends, this is your go-to. Its intuitive augmented reality makes it incredibly beginner-friendly, and those fun features like time travel and meteor shower reminders, perfect for engaging with the sky in a dynamic, visual way. It's for the curious, the casual explorer, or anyone who just wants an instant answer to, what's that up there?
The instant identifier.
And finally, StarChart. This app really excels at being an intuitive introduction for newcomers, combining AR with that rich database. If you want to not only identify objects, but immediately tap on them to learn fascinating details like brightness and distance, or if you appreciate that beautiful constellation artwork that connects you to the old myths, StarChart is a wonderful companion. It kind of bridges the gap between just identifying something and deeper learning. Ideal for the educational explorer, maybe.
That's a brilliant way to frame it. Different lenses for different kinds of stargazing. The planner, the instant identifier, the educational explorer, and it suggests that perhaps there isn't one single right answer. Maybe the best approach is to download one, or maybe even all three, and just experiment. See which one resonates most with your personal style of exploring the night sky. Well, what an incredible deep dive into these essential free stargazing apps. You now have a shortcut to being well informed about these readily available tools that truly transform your smartphone into a pocket planetarium. Each one offers a unique, powerful, and accessible gateway to the cosmos, from detailed simulations to intuitive augmented reality. So, armed with this knowledge, go ahead, download one or all of these free options and step outside tonight. The universe is definitely waiting.
And as you do, maybe take a moment to consider the profound connection these digital tools, born of modern technology, actually bridge for us. They link us directly to that ancient human wonder of simply looking up at the stars. For millennia, our ancestors gazed up and asked questions. Now, with the universe so easily accessible right there in your pocket, what new questions might you start asking?